Okay, in this video, now that we are actually viewing, like in the previous video, we said we wanted to view the iPad mini uh, one, and so we went over here to our calendar and we saw that we added the iPad mini cart, and now we want to schedule it. And let's say we want to schedule it for Friday, August 15th. We're going to come over here to Friday, August 15th, and I like to just double click on it. Double clicking on that date just allows me easily to put an open screen. Now by default, which means automatically, it schedules it as an all-day event. Well, don't want it as an all-day event. And I'm going to put in here, let's just start with Back to School Showdown. Maybe we're going to use one of the apps that's a whiteboard screen on the mini iPads, and we're going to have each one of the students go in there and put something special about themselves, just simply writing on the screen, and something that they have learned maybe about one of their other classmates in the past 3 days. But we need the iPad mini cart to make that happen. So we're going to go in here, and you see we just made it a basic calendar item. Come over here to the time, and I'm going to say 10 to 11 is fine. Now on time zone, of course I have to be very careful of this because I'm on Hawaii time. You by default will show Eastern time, and so I have to always remember to change that when I make calendar items from here for there. Alright, and so I'm going to change the time zone. Let's go to Eastern time, and what we'll see from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm going to book the iPad mini cart. But how am I going to do that? Where I'm going to put my classroom, and I want this to show up on my calendar so that I can see that I have an event on that time. Now over here at guest, suppose you need Brittany to come in and help with you. We're going to add Brittany's email address. What that is going to do is send an invite to Brittany saying, I need your help and I got this going on at this time, and I'm also going to reserve the iPad mini cart. So it'll also show up on her calendar. She can accept or say maybe or say no to the calendar invite. But the one you're going to go after you've added all your guests, you're going to come over here to where it says rooms, and you can click on rooms. And you will see there are a couple different rooms. I'm going to be removing the multi-purpose room that is no longer available in the middle school. But I see the iPad mini cart, so I'm going to add it. Now when you do that, and you can click multiple different ones if you were to have multiple different ones, and when you do that, what happens is it comes up here as the iPad mini cart being booked as well and going on its calendar. Now you'll see that there are all other kinds of do's. You could add an attachment. Maybe that was the lesson plan you were going to use for that day so that Brittany could see it as well. Any attachments that you add here, anything that you put in the description, maybe you want to put a website link or any of that kind of sort, everyone such as you and Miss Baker would see it, and you would be able to have all that available. This is also how you can do a video call, which is pretty cool. But so we've booked the iPad mini cart August 15th, 10 to 11 a.m. Going to show up on my calendar. Over here I went to guest. I invited my tech specialist, Brittany, because I need her help. She's come and see me. Then I also went to rooms, and I chose the iPad mini cart. And that's all I had to do. And now that I'm done, I'm going to hit save. And it says, would you like to send the invitations to the guests? Well, yes, otherwise Brittany's not going to know. So I'm going to hit send so that she sees it. Now, over here, of course that's 4 o'clock in the morning Hawaii time, and that's what shows on mine. But this is Eastern time over here at 10. It says I have booked on my calendar the 4 to 5 lesson, which is Back to School Showdown, and the iPad mini cart. This is the purple, as we see from over here. That's my color I have. Yours may show up as different colors, and that's okay. It's however you chose what calendar for what event. And we'll see it's also showing that it is booked and who it is booked to. Alright, and that's how you go in there after you've done lesson 1, which is simply viewing the calendars. Lesson 2 here is how to book that resource. If you have any questions, just to get a hold of me. Thanks. Talk to you soon.